Hi everyone, it's your favourite Dracula's daughter again. I think the hedge won this time. Actually, I've been dragged through it backwards. Look at the state of it, honestly. But hey ho, hope you're all keeping well, and thank you for watching and subscribing and liking and even unliking. I haven't heard from the person who has unliked my Totnes Pride videos, but it doesn't matter. So, you know, if you do want to get in touch, please do. Let me know why you press the unlike button. It would be nice to know, because I can learn from it if I'm doing something wrong, which is, you know, I'm all for constructive criticism. Like, look at the state of my bloody hair. You know, look at it, honestly. Definitely Dracula's daughter here. But anyway, so enough of that. As you know, I've been very naughty again doing shopping online, and I'm just in so much debt now, it's unbelievable. But hey ho, it's just one of those things. I'm losing weight a little bit, but now I can't even afford hardly to eat. But hey, you know, so that'll help with the diet. Oh, so she should be stick thin soon, bless. She will be by Christmas. She'll be stick thin. But anyway, so at least the doggies and the cat have got enough to eat and everything. So I always make sure that after utilities and the rent and everything, that the dog, I order their food first before I pay anything else. So at least I know I have to keep the money aside for them. I can't cancel it because it's their food. So and I'm happy about that. So at least they're sorted, and I come second to it. And most of us pet owns animal lovers are like that. If you have pets of our own, we always make sure that they are catered for first before we are, and that's how it should be, because they depend on us to feed them and look after them, keep them warm and hydrated and everything like that. So if we are willing to take them on as a pet, we are willing to, then we should be willing to put them first before ourselves, because we can look after ourselves. They can't look after themselves without our help. But anyway, that's by and by. I'm just in one of those moods today. And another thing that happened as well. So it took me well, about 20 hours to get over it, because of my mental health issue, and the slightest thing can trigger me. And yesterday the trigger was that apparently I've been telling someone about someone else, and I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's happened, because I got in touch with the other person yesterday and they haven't got back to me yet, so I'll get back in touch with them again later. Apparently, I have been talking about somebody in a very negative way in the last couple of weeks, which I haven't. This person got in touch with me yesterday and via text message, and went absolutely mental at me, and brought me to tears, and I was literally crying my eyes out. And I haven't cried my eyes out for months, really, because I'm feeling a bit better about myself. But yesterday, when that happened, and even now, is getting to me. It's just awful, horrible. The things that were said to me were absolutely horrible, and thinking that they can think that of me today. Now, a few years ago, it would have been like that, but not anymore. And to think that they think that of me, that I would stoop so low, really, really hurts me to the core. I got in touch with the other person and they haven't got back in touch with me, so I'll get back in touch with them later on and find out what had exactly happened, because this other person just told them last week, and blah 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 and whatever, and it basically hit the fan yesterday, and I'm just there going, what are you talking about? When did this happen? And apparently it happened in the last couple of weeks, last few weeks, last month or so. So, which is, you know, but hey. But anyway, so it shocked me because me and this person I was supposed to have said bad things about were talking to each other really okay the day before on the phone, and we have been all week, and since this is supposed to have happened, we've been talking really good, really well on the phone. But yesterday it all hit the fan, and It was awful. It was awful. In the morning it was okay. We were texting each other okay, and then in the afternoon, by this time in the afternoon, I got a text saying, "Are you there?" And I said yes. And then half an hour later, it just all blew up, and I just basically said it didn't happen, which it didn't. It didn't happen. So so I don't know who's lying, and you know, so which I have to get. But it actually did affect me yesterday. It really did, and affected me more than it should, I think, because everything's been okay, you know, and everything has been okay. And if it does come out that this other person has been lying, and you know, lying for some unknown reason, saying that I've been saying this and that and the other about them, then I don't know what to do, because I classify it as good friends. They've both helped me out in the past and everything, so you know, it's just ridiculous, really. So, but I will get in touch with the one who's supposed to have said these things to the other one. Apparently, I've said and whatnot. So I will get to the end of it, and things will get sorted, because it's all a lie. And things that I have said was years ago, when I wasn't in a good place, and I'm in a much better place now than I used to be. So, and then having this to really blow up yesterday really took my breath away, and really affected me mentally as well. Really did. And well, so even thinking about it now, it's getting me all upset and tearful. And hold on, Simba, what are you doing, baby? So I think he's got a bit of cardboard out of the recycling box. Come here, baby. What are you doing? What are you up to? Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. You being naughty? Are you? Is you being naughty? Ooh, good boy. Yeah, Mummy's doing filming now. No, be nice. Be a good boy. Leave the cat alone. Mind your bum. Mind your bum. Good boy. No, leave it. Don't eat it. Simba. Honestly, smack your bum. Thank you. But anyway, so all that, I had to get that out there, because if any of you see me in the street and see me really down, because I always seem, I always try to be upbeat when I'm out and about, because it's not fair on people that I know, and on people that I see and everything, and because, you know, so my issues are my issues and nobody else's issues, you know. So, and I try and keep a brave face. We all do that. You know, have mental health issues. We try and keep a brave face. But I had to share that with you. Hopefully, that it will help somebody out there that does suffer from mental health issues. Apparently, I've got PTSD as well from my childhood. So. Which is horrendous. So things keep flashing back, and it's really awful. Even when I'm asleep. So I was awake this morning at 4:30. I've been awake since 4:30 this morning, so I'm exhausted because of what happened yesterday, and it all brings it all back, and it's not nice. It's not nice. It takes them to a dark place, and I don't want to be there really. So I'm slowly trying to get out of it, and the only way I can do it is by videoing to you lot, and basically sharing a bit of my life with you, shared that a little bit with you. I know that this dress was the dress I wore last week for Gay Pride in Totnes, so as you can see my boobs look big. The boobs look bigger because I had shapewear underneath, so I pushed the boobs up and out a bit more. So but hey ho. But anyway, right, today after all that Simba, leave it, darling. Goodbye. No, don't eat my wisteria. Honestly, you're so naughty, that boy. But anyway, right, going. Now this is just a little bit of. Simba, leave it. Come here. Come here. Smack your bum. Smack your bum. Leave it. Leave it. Now go and lie down. Go on. Get in. In. Thank you. Go on. Thank you. Honestly. But anyway, I've got this thing that I shop a lot, even though I can't afford stuff, and I'm in so much debt, as you all know, from catalogues and credit cards and whatever, and hire purchase as well, which is you get the item and you pay it off every week or every fortnight, every month, or whatever. And I've got so much stuff that I'm paying for, which is, but I've been quite good of late. I've let it go down and everything. So because it used to be every time I had to pay off for one thing, I buy something else. And I've been with a company 6 years. I'm not going to name them because if they are there to help people that are on low income and everything, and so they are good for that. But the interest rate is horrendous. It is, but and I don't wish anybody. I don't. It's like with the catalogs. I've got the catalogs as well. That I owe a lot of money to, and 2 credit cards, and my bank as well. Actually, my overdraft. So I'm way into my overdraft at the moment, which is silly because it's just one of those things, and it's all or nothing really. But anyway, so right, I'm using my phone, my Sony phone, Xperia, Sony Xperia ZX1, I think it is, or XZ1, yeah, XZ1. I'm using that to do the videos at the moment because it's really good, as you can see, So, but me being me, and it's rose gold. Of course, it has to be rose gold. Even though I don't like, I won't wear gold myself, but the phone is rose gold, and I had to get a pair of headphones to match, which were 95 flaming quid, which I think I'm still paying for. That Will.i.am Bluetooth ones are really good, and they're sporty ones that that they have the special rubber things. I was going to bring them out to show you before now. The special rubber things that actually fits into your ear, so when you do jog, they're not going to come out and everything. So and the big box and had 3 different sizes of each little rubber thing you put over the speakerphone headphones. But anyway, so I've got that's in the house that needs recharging because recharge it on the and then of course a few weeks ago I got a free gift, a pair of headphones like that, Bluetooth headphones like that with a small thingy there, which I think is better for a child. But hey, I've not used them. They're sat indoors still in their little case and whatever, and they're going to be charged on the computer. Right, well, the other thing, the things I'm going to show you today is the cameras I do have that I haven't used yet, and one of them was a freebie through the phone company I'm with, same as the headphones, but I never showed you that, so thank you. Someone's in the background, but it's just a cheapie. It was about 100 quid's worth of camera actually. That I got for nothing, and waterproof and everything. So this is the camera, as it is waterproof. There it is in there. Can you see it? There it is in there. See there, and that's a little screen there you can watch. And it's one of those USB ones. And right, so we'll have to put it in. And this case is the waterproof part of it. So you can't use anything, and that's what it looks like. And it just weighs nothing. It weighs nothing, like a couple of ounces, maybe. And there's a screen, as you can see. So, and it's waterproof. You put it back in there to be waterproof, and but you can't use the microphone with it when it's waterproof. But so you can use it. And there's buttons there, and this as well, which is the handle, which extends more than that. But and there's another handle as well, which is I haven't got it in there right now, and it's that little bits and pieces that comes with it, so that which you can add it onto the side like that if you just wanted to be on the side or whatnot, whatever. So anything else? Oh yeah, and a little clip thing, so you can add it onto a belt or something. Bloody dog is in here even, honestly. Get a dog, they said, he'd be happy, they said. And no, that's not it. That's not for this one. No. That's the one for that one. Right. And this is for clipping it onto a belt thing, so you can get. But what I might do, I might tie this onto the back of Xena, and do a video of her running around and whatever, which I think would be quite good. But anyway, so that's that. This is the freebie I got, which is very cheap and cheerful. But hey. So if it does the job, it does the job, and that's how you take it, undo it and everything, and take it all out and whatnot. So, but that's number one. That's the freebie, and the other one that I'm paying for now, still to this day, forever, is, and it's so dinky. I've never, so because I wanted a video camera, and I thought, oh no, I'll get one, and this is the only one that they had at the thingy store. The Buy Now Pay Later HP store, and there it is. It's a Sony one. It's a Sony FX 3,000, I think it is. See, look, and there's a little screen there, which doesn't show, that screen there doesn't show what you're filming. You have a separate screen, and it's Bluetooth and everything. And it is marvellous, isn't it? So, and you can press, this is underwater, it's waterproof in this little case here, and but unfortunately you can't use a microphone. If it's in this thing, you can't say anything. It's just underwater, of course, and you can't say anything. But anyway, so and here it is, and it comes out of the case. Isn't that dinky? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that lovely? Look, and there's a little button there to yeah, and got sort of zoom and everything, and that's the where do all the menu and everything like that. See there, do the menu and everything, but you can't. And there. At the back there you can add a microphone, and you charge it with a USB and everything there, so you can add a microphone to it if you want to, which I am going to do. And in there is the battery, which I won't take out, so which I won't take out because it's a bugger to get back in. And so, but yes, so this one's worth £300 odd, but that and what is it? Wait. Oh, there it is. Let me do this. And I think it is marvellous. This right. That away. There we go. In she goes. There we go. And that's the screen, and that's the video screen. Look, separate. You can wear that on your arm, like that, and you can watch it. And I haven't got it in here, I don't think. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Here it is. Here it is. This, oh, it's bloody doggos everywhere. This is, you can put the camera in there. Put the camera in there. See? You can hold it there, and that screen will just sit there, and you can watch what you're filming. So, and the stand that I've got is for, this stand here I'm using came with this. So, so that's really good, and that's the charger thing for this battery. So let's see, I'm going to get it out now. Oh, there, yeah, there's a button underneath there. So I'm still learning. So you can have it like that. You can have it on its own like that. You can put it on. You can put it in the on that plastic thing to watch what you're doing, or you can have it on its own, or hang it off there if I'm going to use the camera, because I will do because I'm paying for it. So and I've paid for it. I paid for half of it already, so I'm not going to take it back because I lose money. But you know, so I wrap something around it and hang it there so I can watch what I'm doing when I press record. So it needs charging. So it's all USB and Bluetooth and everything, which is really good. And they're all Bluetooth. And the best thing is, I have already got the app on my phone. I don't know for both of them, but definitely for the Sony one, which was very easy to do because it's a Sony camera, so much easier to do. I've got an app on there that I can use to turn the camera on and off, so I can sit here instead of reaching over like I do with this at the moment. I can sit here with the phone, got on, off, record and everything. So which is brilliant. So it saves me stretching. Oh, grief. That's the only exercise I get, stretching is by turning this on. But anyway, so that's my little gadgets and gizmos. One day I'm hoping, if I can, to get the proper, you know, the big ones like that I can take photos of, and the proper videos. So, but that's in the future anyway. So, and decent lighting, the ring lighting that I want. So, yes. So, but that's it. Apart from this afternoon, Zena decided to break my nail, and it just went snap clean off. Half of this one here in half. So I was walking around in pain around town with her, and come back and had to redo it. So, let's hope it stays. So I only did these. What day is it? I did these Thursday evening, was it, or Wednesday evening? I think I did them. So still quite nice. So I still love that colour, but it's running low, and I don't know where. I'm not very good at doing them, but you know, I like them for myself. So I'm learning, still learning. So as you can see there. But yeah, that's my favourite colour, and I can't find it anywhere anymore. I've been online and everything looking for it, and can't get it. It's called Chameleon Blue, Barrier. If anybody knows, just let me know. Chameleon Blue is called. They did do a lot of different chameleon colours, and the reason why they're called chameleon, if I put any other colour on there, it'll go like a plummy colour, and even after a couple of days of painting the nails, it'll still do it. It'll go dark plum colour, basically the same colour as my hair virtually, which is nice. Even if you just put clear varnish over the top, it still does it. So the only time it doesn't change colour is if I put gel over the top. So but then if there's a little gap underneath, which I did do on my own nails, it went purple, a couple of nails, and I could peel it right off. So I just won't do that. But I'm debating about doing like one or two, just to jazz them up a little bit and just add a little bit of colour to it and get them all like plum colour and whatever, and see how it looks like. I've got some glittery nail varnish, and I might put some on there. On one of the, on one of the nails, and just see how it looks like. I think it will look quite nice, plum with gold and glitter. But anyway, I'm whittling on again. So yes, so I'm feeling a bit better anyway. So sharing these things with you is I've said before, is a bit cathartic. It's like it's like having a counselling session, isn't it? Really, me talking about me to you a lot, and. But if you're listening, fine. I don't know if I told you I had to drag a bloody 25-kilo door up 2 flights of stairs the other day. And I've got bruises all over my arms and everything. You can see that all up here, and they're going now. But so that, and up here. But it was lovely because next door there's a sandwich bar, and one of the women there go, oh, I'll come and help you. No, I've got it now, and I got it up. And then getting it up stairs, my stairs to my front door, they're literally like that. And I just got Zena's lead, wrapped it round it, and literally just dragged it up the stairs. I don't know how the heck I did it, but I did it. But anyway, so maybe tomorrow or next week I'll just add it, because I've got a door there already, but it's just falling apart. So I might do it this week and put it all up, and the next week or so, and put it all up. I've got all the gizmos and gadgets and everything. So, but anyway, so I could keep saying thank you for watching, thank you for sharing, thank you for subscribing. If you think that one person will benefit from watching my videos, like I keep saying, even just for a giggle and taking the mickey, more than welcome to, because I put myself out there, and if I do get ridiculed, I get ridiculed. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to tell us, oh, you can't do that, because it's a public forum, and if anybody wants to take the mickey, you can take the mickey. And like I keep saying, if that means that you're that's going to stop you from thinking about your worries, or from worrying or whatever, all well and good, So if you forget your problems for 2 minutes from watching me, but even by taking the mickey, all well and good. Things like, things like, at least my life's not as bad as hers, or at least I'm not as ugly as she is, or at least I haven't got the trans issues that she's got, and whatever, So more than welcome to, and because, like I said, I've put myself out there, and we all get ridiculed now and again anyway, either in private or on the public forums. So hey, and we all just rise above it, and that's what we should all do. And if somebody wants to carry on taking the mickey, let them, and just smile sweetly and let them carry on with their lives. That's what I say. But anyway, so better let you go. It's time.